Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the Seeds, a Transformation Healing Center, Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Sunday, November 5th, and the moon is in Leo. With the moon in Leo and the sun in Scorpio, we are at the last quarter moon. Last quarter moon is a crisis in consciousness or belief moon. It is a time of turning away from structures that no longer work, as it were, for you, and moving in the direction of individuation. It is the last quarter of the lunation cycle that began with that new moon in Libra, which was quite profound and explosive, and then brought to a fruition point at the full moon, which was a lunar eclipse, which brought out a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions, and unfortunately, a lot of death in certain places. Today we have an inconjunct between Chiron and Mars. Chiron, of course, is in Aries. Mars is the ruler of Aries. So this is taking action on the wounds around taking action. It's an opportunity to make an adjustment. If you can find a chiropractor open on a Sunday, it might be a good day to get an adjustment, especially if you're getting headaches, because it's kind of like a Aries thing. And it is an opportunity for healing, but of course, as always, healing to a certain extent is a choice, but it's hard work, and if you're not willing to do the hard work of healing, you'll often express yourself through the wound, which isn't pleasant for anyone. We also have today a Charlie, you stay over here now. Let's see, there was the square, the inconjunct. Oh, yes, a semi-square between Jupiter and Neptune. 45-degree angle. This is part of the synodic cycle between Jupiter and Neptune that began last year or the year before. Last year, when Neptune and Jupiter came together in Pisces. Very powerful conjunction, expansion of consciousness, as it were. That new phase of that, and of course, both Jupiter and Neptune are about expansion. Jupiter can only expand to the limitations of Saturn, but Neptune can expand into infinity and beyond, as it's known. And so infinity and beyond. So there is this need for, or this feel for, expansion, yet the nature of the semi-square is one of bringing the energy back in. So we had this expansion of consciousness, and now we're being asked to sort of draw back on it, bring it back into more realistic and usable ways. So practical spirituality is on the menu today. All right, so that's what's going on, folks. I said there was going to be no more flowers. I was wrong. Gretchen's rose bloomed. It bloomed yesterday. It's blooming today. And let me tell you, it smells fantastico. It is in a little worse shape for the wear, but it smells awesome. So the hardy roses are still out here, but many of the other plants are taking their final bow, such as the hydrangea here, and more hydrangea. These are very sensitive to the frost, and we're losing all our maple leaves here, but there's still quite a bit of beauty. And I got to sleep an extra hour. So I'm pretty chipper for, I think my phone says it's like 9, but it's really kind of 10. But who's counting? Who's good to get a little bit of extra rest? Oh, I should have said this at the beginning. Michael is fine. We iced it. We dressed the boo-boo. We iced it. He sat up for a while the night that he clunked his head. I kept checking on him to make sure he was breathing and all okay that night. Next day he woke up feeling better, and today he feels even better, although the boo-boo looks kind of painful. I'm sure if he touches it, it doesn't feel good, but so far no bruising. And I want to say to all you, because let me tell you, that piece of metal was very heavy, could have actually broke his neck or really cracked open his skull. I want to thank everybody for the healing energies. You know, Michael has his own group of people he works on Facebook with his healing, work. If you ever want to check him out, he's Michael Pagel, Receivings with Michael Pagel. That's what it's called, Receivings, Eivings with Michael Pagel. You can check that out. You can go on. You can get a healing. He does. And, you know, they do group healings and different things like that. But it's really fantastic work. But he's feeling better miraculously. And I know it's because of all the love and the healing that he gets from my people. My people, you're my people. And his folk as well. So it's all good, guys. Thank you for all the well wishes. He really appreciates it. Charlie, you ready to eat? Charlie. Oh, here he comes. Yeah, he's ready to eat. All right, guys, take care. See you in the morning. Have a wonderful Sunday.